It may just be one of the most recognizable intros in all of rock and roll, but as much as I'd love to tell you about the lights here in our beautiful city by the bay, what I really want to address today are the questions and concerns that we're getting about the possibility that the lights are going down in real estate markets across the country. Unsure of the best ways to shine and make good decisions, even in the most uncertain economic times, let's learn how to rock, surviving and thriving in a real estate downturn starting right now. Hey guys, welcome to Rock and Real Estate. I'm Rob Spinosa with Guaranteed Rate. If you're a home buyer, a homeowner, or even a real estate professional looking for home finance tips, tricks, and the occasional cool guitar licks, I've got your backstage pass to a better understanding of the mortgage business. One thing I've observed over a nearly 20-year career in the mortgage business is that when it comes to real estate, herd mentalities tend to be the rule and not the exception. It always seems like when other people are buying homes, everybody wants to buy a home. Prices go up and it becomes harder to buy a home. Then conversely, when things turn bearish, prices slide and sellers and realtors are practically begging buyers to come through their listings. But the truth is that many of us find ourselves needing to buy or refinance somewhere in between these extremes. So it's important to remember that good opportunities exist in all markets. Staying focused and informed as a mortgage borrower can work to your advantage, especially if you keep these next few tips in mind. First, if your time horizon in any property reasonably extends beyond 5 years, and you can see yourself affording the payments on the home without undue budgetary stress, you've likely already insulated yourself from 99% of all possible bad outcomes. Answering affirmatively to the time horizon and housing payment test tells me two things. One, that you're not a real estate speculator, and two, that the terms of your loan are manageable for your household budget. And should a financial hardship come your way, often just by hunkering down and waiting out the toughest parts of any real estate downturn, you'll still land on your feet. Second, let's not assume that any future real estate recession would mirror the past. Namely 2008, where credit markets were vastly different, and many buyers and borrowers were forced into foreclosure and short sale because they took on loans that had terms that were never really affordable in the first place. Programs like stated income loans, no income, no asset qualifiers, and negative amortization loans, they haven't existed for at least a decade. So I don't expect to see a lot of properties hitting the market as a result of those kinds of defaults. And finally, the best time to buy or own real estate is when the time is right for you. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks, believes, or forecasts. If your living situation changes, your financial situation changes, or the right opportunity presents itself, you can be the author of your own success story in today's real estate market, even if its conditions are very different than they were a year or two ago. But be warned, you won't be the only one. Lots of individuals who purchased a home in the 1980s when interest rates approached 20%, or in the 1990s when the decade started out with a recession of its own, or yes, even in 2008 when pessimism abounded and it seemed the bottom would keep falling out of the real estate market, those individuals would tell you that despite the headwinds of their day, purchasing real estate was perhaps the best long-term financial decision they ever made. Getting off the rental hamster wheel and starting to build equity in the place where you live goes a long way towards building financial stability for nearly everyone. We understand that buying a home is always a huge undertaking, and maybe we all feel that pressure a bit more directly in tough economic times. So should you have any questions about qualifying for a purchase or a refinance home loan, or about any other aspect of the mortgage process that will get you the financing you need, don't hesitate to get in touch at any of the links below, or by calling us directly at 415-367-5959. And if you found today's video helpful, please click on the like and subscribe buttons below, and we'll keep the hits coming.